there's a bunch of people that already reacted to this. But I wanted to keep this for myself on stream because I think we speak a lot about like the future of WoW and what Blizzard should do for new players, and we all have like different opinions about it. And this guy is actually a new player and he's gonna try it. And I think it's more like a rant video because I saw like the first 20 to 30 seconds, so he's just like complaining from the get-go. And I want to see if he's right, or if maybe he's just renting because of YouTube, you know, because the more negative you are in YouTube, the better you are. And this guy have like 600K subscribers. So yeah, let's do it.
Am I insane? Because I feel insane. Okay, half of you saying yes, half of you saying no. Perfect. This is the path from the tutorial.
It's 50-50.
What? So I got to the end of the tutorial?
There's no tutorial in WoW, is it?
So let me make sure I got this fucking straight, okay? I want to be really clear about what is happening in my mind's eye, all right? Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry. I played World of Warcraft Classic last week. What happened then? I enter into a field in front of a building, and there's a dude saying, "Go kill boars." Yep. Sir, yes, sir.
You're already wrong. It's wolves.
It's slow. It's bland.
Okay.
I see a lot of places to go. I start completing some quests. There's a genteel pace. I open up more and more and more and more. This world shrouded by fog, and as I wander through it, more is revealed. My curiosity guides.
The back pedal is so painful, man. Oh my god. What are you doing?
High levels of enemies stop me. That interplay guides me for like 10 hours. And I'm like learning some magic. I'm getting some skills. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of slick, thick, solid, and tight. And so I think, hey, I heard WoW retail is a pretty cool way to tap into WoW as a brand new gamer.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't enjoy the hardcore mechanics of 2004's WoW class. That's okay. Blizzard has a retail modern experience for you. So this Tuesday, like, let's see, like 4 hours ago, I said, I'm going to open WoW retail.
4 hours in?
Play. It dumps me on an island where there's a bunch of people who are, I have to save my son. The son's like, oh, you saved me, you have to kill harpies now. And I don't know, a gnome thing, a gadget man, taped me to like a helicopter to fly up and then like fly back down and like ride a huge boar. At some points, I learned some button pressing, different abilities. It's telling me to drag things. I'm killing some dudes. I'm dragging loot over to my equipment. But for the most part, I would say in the tutorial island, 20 to 25% of it was me actually playing a game. 75% of it was dialogue and people that I guess I'm never gonna see again. Maybe some of them were at the gates and I don't know, I'm gone. I got on a boat just now. Like all these people trying to compel me to do things while it's just stapling information to my forehead. And I'm just sitting here with so many staples and post-it notes on my face, and I'm like, God, why do I need to learn all of this? And it's just like, what? It said it pretty clearly. I mean, sure, I suppose, but that's not really my problem. The problem that I had with the tutorial is it was so much contextless information with such little gameplay. But that's okay. It's shoving information down my throat. I'm doing the UHF drinking from the fire hose, which, for any millennials watching, hopefully you get the reference. For any Zoomers watching, just trust me, it's gone.
I don't know what he's talking
about. It then brings me to Stormwind. Great. This self-isolated tutorial island did have some merit in terms of showing me the basic flow of the game. It brings me to the whole world. I can now go anywhere I want to go. I go back to the original area and have a brief moment of, the familiarity, the pacing, the slow grind and growth of the game. But I say, no. I'm not done with the tutorial. I derailed myself. I have to go back. I go back to the city where I get into a car that drives me to a horse that I ride to an inn that I then go from to a boat where all of a sudden I'm watching, like, I don't know, the characters from Frozen yelling at each other. And I'm on the ship. I'm not in any of the cutscenes. It's just not about me anymore. I'm just on this fucking boat.
For real, they need to stop making new players play BFA. Just make them explore the real world, like the real World of Warcraft retail. Well, I don't care that they don't know what BFA is. There's so many expansions anyway, man. Just let them explore the world as they want to.
And now I'm in a jail.
Yep.
And my jailmate is just like, beat the shit out of me.
Yep.
So I do. And now we're breaking people out of jail. And I'm still not fucking playing a game. I want to cast spells. I want to cast spells on things. Where are my spells to cast?
They're all there.
I'm like so confused, man. I like don't understand because this is like the most played MMO of all time, and I'm like sitting here and everyone's like, oh yeah, this is a really weird expansion here, and I'm just I want to frost mage. I want to cast spells. I want things to be really, really, really cold around me as I freeze them and I cast things. Like I don't. And this is the thing. People keep saying to me, yeah, they really dumbed retail down. I'm actually just so fucking confused. I don't know. I literally feel like I've just been doing it wrong. That's what I feel like. It feels like one of those movies where like a high school student is in Italy and they somehow think she is the secret agent for the CIA, so she gets swept up into the mission. That's what I feel like. But the thing is,
to be honest, they did dumb down the game in retail, but they put so many things because they don't want you to leave the game. So they try to keep your mind and everything you do in game must be like 100% doing something. So you have 1,000 quests in your map, you have 1,000 people talking to you, you have cutscenes, you have everything is thrown at you right at the get-go, and you don't know what the fuck you need to do. But everything else, like if you're speaking of every piece of content one by one, it's easier to understand. Like if you mean mining, for example, mining is just simpler. You know, you don't need to know like at what level you can make this, and oh, you need an enchanter to do this, and you need a blacksmither to do this. Most of all the professions are easier. The classes are probably harder, but are also easier at the same time to understand. The mobs are easier to kill. Like it's a better experience for a new player. Like you can be bad at the game and actually do some pretty high level shit, I would feel, in retail, but you won't be able to do it in classic until you actually learn the rope. But there's less thing to learn in retail, in classic I mean, so you're probably going to be learning classic faster than retail still.
This isn't a fictional movie, this is my life, and I'm just still confused. So I guess I'm going to help Flynn Fairwind, who I hope isn't in here for like child murder. I hope isn't a bad person. The first introduction I had to Flynn was him asking me to punch him. And now I'm hoping that all these people that I've broken out are killing what I assume are innocent guards. And now I'm just going to go out. I mean, there's so much that I'm crossing my fingers about as I step into what still may not wind up being a game. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's find out if we can do a game.
Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
Am I thirsty? I'm so fucking confused. You can invite another player to your group.
That's fine.
By right-clicking on their portrait. Okay.
That's fine. Like I feel like he's trying to find like every reason to complain about how hard the new experience is. Like this is fine in new games when you have pop-ups like this. I don't want to read them. I'm probably the one that as soon as this popped, I close the window, and as soon as I want to invite someone, I complain because I don't know how to do it. But I feel like this is right. Like if you're reading those, it's fine.
Jesus, man, it's like, are you thirsty? Okay, like close this. I feel like without additional context, this just looks insane. Why do you start BFA anyways? Real number J. I'll be honest with you. That doesn't mean anything at all to me. I'm following instructions.
What is going on in there?
This is more what you do in retail, though.
What is going on? I mean, like, the escalation is incredible. Cool. It's like a cooking tutorial where episode 1 is assembling a sandwich using cheese and deli meat.
Yep.
And episode 2 is butcher a cow. Like, I don't know how, I have no idea why I'm here. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the microphone. Should I keep doing this? Do I keep doing this? Yeah, draw the rest of the fucking MMO. Exactly, Burner Man. Oh my god.
I think he's almost there.
So this
he
is
can almost
basically the
start
end of the
questing.
tutorial merging into battle for Azeroth. Oh, so that's what BFA means. Okay. Okay, so the name of the expansion is Battle for Azeroth. And that's what you mean when you say BFA. Because when I saw BFA, My brain was trying to think of a noun that began with A, that was big fucking something. Like, that's what I assumed that you were saying. And then when all of you were saying battle for Azeroth, most of you weren't capitalizing like with proper nouns, so I just thought that you were colloquially
big fucking
being like,
ass game.
Yeah, no, you did the tutorial, then it's time to battle for Azeroth. I was like, that's a weird way to say you go level. All right, maybe there's some cultural, mismatch happening where I don't get what the words you're saying are. Let's talk to Talia.
What are you doing in the water, man? What did you do? You're clearly not making that jump, man. It's right there. You can go from there. There's a place. Here. Oh my god. He's just dumb at this point, right? Oh, I think he found it. He found it. There you go. There you go.
Come on, Talia. I know exactly where I'm going. There's a giant glowing hedron to go. Oh fuck, this is not the right way. There's a giant glowing hedron that will at least show me my destination.
Use your flying mount. Does he have a flying mount actually as a new player? I'm not even sure.
Dude,
no, he doesn't.
It's just so sick. I mean, the art is beautiful. Nauticon says the art department has hard carried Blizzard for a long while now. I feel. I actually think that's such an unfair statement because that implies that it's not part of the experience. It's just this like extra thing. That's like, when it comes to staying alive, calories are really doing a lot of heavy lifting. Like, yeah, of course. Like this fucking, like, oh, you mean one of the most important and difficult parts of making a good game is the thing that has been causing them to succeed with respect to their peers that just across the board have worse art? Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, that's like Tiger Woods' golf swing has really been carrying his golf career. Like,
Well,
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I don't.
Right.
What do you want me to do with that? Like, what department's been sliding? You know what? Tell me the department that's bad. What's the department that's bad? Engineering, obviously not. It runs buttery smooth. Besides the 10 server kicks. That's right. Okay, you know what? You're right, Beefy TV. I got kicked a lot my first day of playing WoW. The tutorial department, great point. The tutorial department definitely is going to have some hands on the hips from me when I meet them. All right.
The market hosts travelers from
Looks like a fun guy, to be honest.
There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers.
But I have a rewards card.
Especially folks from the
It tracks my miles traveled and lets me get free complimentary breakfast at the inn. Where is this office? Is it behind here? Is it through here?
How the fuck do you
feel like such an idiot? I hate these little diamonds that show up on the screen. It's so fucking misleading. Dragon Banks, has he fought anything yet?
Just try questing in Classic, where you do need to find an NPC, but I don't tell you where it is because you don't have any add-ons, so you don't know where to go. And you're in the right village and you're seeking for an NPC, but you don't find it, so you change the village. You try to find them in another village, and you realize that you haven't looked at some weird place in the corner of something, and you have to come all the way back. Like, I feel like the circle in the map can be misleading, but it's probably as better as it can get.
BFA is on the way in.
It even tells you with the arrow, like, where is it? Like, it's down or up, but for sure it's misleading if you gotta go up to go down.
To be honest. Are you kidding me? It's down here?
No.
Read the quest, maybe it'll tell you where it is. I'm sorry, they've added all these great accessibility features. So I just keep rubbing my face against walls like I'm a cat leaving pheromones or some shit. I lost my mother when the scourge hit Lordaeron. The father sent me hair raised from the war. Probably going, oh, let's go. Wow, that was... No wonder they were moved. You need to be close to interact with the target.
Almost there.
I'm going to go insane. There's a little circle, and the little circle's taunting me, just the way you taunt me.
You're almost there.
They're all little circles.
Oh, no, you're back at the beginning.
I swear to God, I'm going to find this one on my own because I'm a gamer. I'm back fucking here fucking again. I don't believe it. Did I find it?
Over the bridge. Oh, he's there. Okay.
Yeah! Woo! There it is.
Oh, he's in the command center, actually.
Is it? Wow, you're saying that in the most shitty way. I know it was hard for me. Oh, look, it's like properly right here, as it's always been. Is this retail? No, actually, this is real life. What?
This is real life. He's right. The only thing that matters is World of Warcraft at this point.
No! I don't know who anyone is.
They're a gamer.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority.
What was any of this?
Talia, for family.
When am I gonna get to play a game?
For the Lord
Shake his hand.
And had her own
That's
Hear
the quest.
Cyrus's tale?
as a traitor.
Is this? Don't tell me this is fucking Cyrus.
Why would you?
Oh my god.
You're almost there. You're gonna quest soon.
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
No?
I was in a battle many
You're
years.
killing me.
It was.
You're killing
Second
me.
War. Tough to keep them all straight.
Oh my god.
An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the stubborn one. Refused to leave.
And you
before
cannot
the
skip
war was
any of
won.
this, by the way.
So he
You have to
patched
wait.
himself friend never saw.
All right, there we go. I figured out a way to solve that problem. I mean, when am I going to get to fight anything? I mean, my god, I went through a tutorial, ran through town to get to another set of cutscenes. I'm going to town. Let's see if it's...
But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her.
All right, there we go.
Oh, that's
like,
fun, man.
I mean, this is...
Oh, it's done. It's done. You're right. You're
Turn
okay.
that back down for a moment. Wait. We're done? Can
Yeah.
I play the game?
Finally, some action.
No, I'm.
Stay
Oh,
on
maybe.
course.
Is he done?
Duty calls. Stay on course.
Dismissed. Honor guide you.
Speak with someone.
Remain vigilant.
That's the quest.
Damn,
Speak
Dan, I'm
with
not reading
someone.
any of it. I love to pay a monthly subscription to a real-time action MMO so I can read. Listen, I love reading, but when I want to read, I get a book and I read. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What you did for Classic?
That's not
Because
fair,
it was the only way to
though.
play. It made me play.
So many people play games for the lore, right? So the lore is pretty important. Yeah, let's just take like Final Fantasy as an example. Like Final Fantasy, most of the people say the lore is actually like the reason you should be playing the game. So there's some people that don't play the lore, but it seems like the lore in Final Fantasy is so good that you almost need to listen to it. So it needs to have a good lore. I'm okay.
And I had to read so that way I could know where to go. I'm upset too, sweetheart. I'm so ready to play World of Warcraft.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Come back with stories. Kultiris is made up of several major
That you can
houses.
skip.
They were unified under Dalian Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at
When do you
Faerun.
play the game?
The music is so good, man. I like
Admiral
Borrowless
Catherine
music.
Proudmoore now rules in his place,
Okay,
commanding both the military and the guard.
got it.
House Waycrest has been a loyal valet to the north.
Oh,
The
all the
Tide
way to
Sailors
the
have
north.
house
Okay.
stores on finding our
This
missing
has to be the last one. This has to be the last one coming up. Okay.
ship. We can do this.
Yes.
Farewell.
You can start questing now.
Finally,
Can you?
some action for Kultiris.
All right, Flynn, what's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new
When the
gunpowder?
fuck do I do something
Keep
that isn't
your powder
talking to
dry.
people?
How is
Smoke
that
a
a
water
lead?
barrel
We're
shot.
making new weapons all
Fire
the time.
Flynn's pistol at the barrel.
Not like this. Then.
I thought that this was a fantasy role-playing game.
Mind giving our skeptical.
Well, a pistol in a pirate world is part of the fantasy, to be honest. That's unfair of him.
Right. Oh shit.
What's that?
Who are you?
That was your dream to have mandatory lore when you were young. To be honest, I like lore when it's done correctly. I just feel like the WoW lore is all over the place, but I like when you follow like a small story and you get to the end of it after the you know when you start a zone, and I like when a zone has its entire lore. It starts in the zone and it ends in the zone. It can be part of something bigger, but you need to start something and in the zone, like you investigate on some things, and the more you get far in the zone, the more you're getting close to the real bad guys or something like that, right? You get to what is actually doing something, and then it's part of the lore, like, oh, you just killed one of the big general and it made like the Lich King mad, so the Lich King just started doing something, and you only have the cinematics that the Lich King is mad at the very end of the expansion, so you're invested in what you just did, and then something happens and you're more invested into it. But this guy just started his character and Blizzard is like, yeah, you're just gonna sit in like 30 minutes of fucking lore, and this guy doesn't care about WoW. He doesn't have the time to care about WoW. So what I would say to WoW, what they should do is let the guy play pure gameplay. Don't tell him that he needs to learn Profession. Don't tell him that he needs to put talent points. Don't tell him anything. Just tell him, there's your 4 abilities. Go kill some mobs, okay? Have some fun. for about 5 to 10 hours. If you're slow, because you know you're a new player, don't know what you're doing, right? So for 5 to 10 hours, and then start giving them lore, and then start giving them some talent points, like they do in Classic basically most of the time. Classic could be better on the showing new players what to do, but I still feel, I'm pretty sure Blizzard don't understand this, but the new players, you have about 1 to 2 hours to get their attention. If you leave after 1 hour of gameplay, you don't care. So they need to make the starting experience for any new player better. They need to make it fun, at least.
For you in the context of this game, I have no idea.
It's fun, but once you're invested,
people just keep trusting me with information and handing me guns to shoot at barrels. Like, it's crazy. Dude, these absolute Olympian rowers just... We are flying through the... I mean, this is dangerous to be nearby. I don't see speed limit signs, but we're definitely going past the speed limit. If someone steps in front of us, they're going to lose a limb. Man. That is so fucking sweet. Oh my god, I'm doing content. 2.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm going to go talk to this urchin worker.
Okay.
I find retail.
Well, this guy loves
insane.
Arcane Blast.
It's one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
He's just
insane, good or bad. I mean, just like insane in the sense of the word insane. It's just like, it's so unhinged. It's just, welcome to the game. Do this. Go here. Turn this in. Here's 50 spells. Now turn this guy into a sheep. Now hit him. Hit him as hard as you can. I mean, and it's just throwing story at me and throwing lore and telling me to do stuff. Both of those seems pretty cool.
He's not even reading. you know he's not reading the talents, man. That's fine. You cannot learn them. You're good.
What?
Drag
Blizzard,
the spells.
barrier, lance, icicles. What in the fuck? It's right. Oh, I did it.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. Everyone, just calm down. Unbelievably tight, incredibly sick. Yes,
that spell is nice, to be honest.
That is what I am talking about, dude. This combat is.
And the thing is that this spell is so nice, but it was taken from Diablo 2. I like how one of the coolest looking spell.
Okay, hold on, everyone, just calm down.
In WoW is a spell from Diablo 2. But I like the looks of it, and the Arcane one is even better, I feel.
Unbelievably tight, incredibly sick. Yes, that is what I am talking about, dude. This combat is really fun. Holy 2! Fucking 2, you fucking guys.
There's four monsters on him, and it doesn't even matter.
2.
Retail is so much different than Classic. Ooh,
2.
He might die. No,
2.
He's fine.
B.
Need to eat. Okay.
Look at all these people fucking watching me be bad.
This is viewers.
These are like the perverted cultists at the end of the movie Hereditary. They're just watching horrible things happen with their creepy grins and no clothes on. 1, 2, flick. 2.
I'm actually impressed that we did not hear him complain about why he could not loot the second mob. Where is it? Here. Because he loots one mob and you have like the AoE looting now in retail, and I felt like he was gonna complain like I could loot this body like 2 seconds ago. I guess he did not realize.
2.
I just felt like it was normal.
2, 3. 2.
There's the mob right there.
Dude, I can't believe I'm gonna
kill him.
Complete a quest that actually involves gameplay. This is so sick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Oh my god. All the innocence. This is what it feels like whenever I try to engage with someone on Twitter. Stupendous Ham says, this is amazing watching someone play WoW for the first time. It's weird. Yeah, because like my understanding of WoW players is that they're really upset all the time and they just log in for 10 hours a day and are just fucking miserable. They clench their teeth, they have black tar for blood, and every single thing that Blizzard does is bad because it is for the casuals and not for them.
Just choose a reward.
I mean, the game. I mean, both games are pretty fun.
Just choose a reward, man. What did he say at the end?
I mean, the game. I mean,
he ends the stream shortly after this. Thanks for watching. This guy is just mad. To be honest, when I play an MMORPG, I don't feel like I should be knowing everything in the MMORPG from the get-go. You cannot learn a whole MMORPG in like 1 hour. That's completely impossible. You cannot. You're going to be lost, and that's part of the experience, right? You need to be lost and learn everything one at a time.